Hey guys, it's over here. Today I'm with,
G'day, I'm Al, his twin brother and Survivor superfan.
for sure. No, this is my brother Al. Well, be honest. Do you watch
I
the
watch
show?
Survivor very casually every now and then when Xander forces me to.
Yeah, I basically bribed him to watch tonight. So,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Strange Survivor, but I at least you got one more viewer. So anyways, Today I'm gonna be asking him some questions, since I'm the Survivor simp, as I like to call myself, and he's the casual.
I think Xander's plan for this is he wants to get a very interesting insight into what a very casual fan's opinion is of the new season. And because he's been a superfan for what, 10, 15 years, it's very hard to put themselves in the shoes of a newbie. So here I am.
Yeah, I also think it would be interesting to hear a different perspective, since I obviously have bias that you don't have. So I guess I want to start with saying, what do you think about the season theme?
The theme in terms of Rebels versus Titans?
Yes.
Look, I was a little bit intrigued by the theme at first. I think that it's quite different to what they've done before. Like Blood versus Water, the family versus friends thing. You've had David versus Goliath, which is somewhat
that's
similar.
in US. Yes,
Yeah. And yeah, I didn't really think they were going to go for this type of theme. I don't really know that everyone on the Titan tribe is someone I would necessarily call successful, but success is different to different people, right? And vice versa. I don't know if everyone on the Rebel tribe is pathing their own way. But you've definitely got a couple oddballs here and there. But I was very happy to see Frankie go. I think that there were a lot of things I liked about it. I liked her entrepreneurship, and I liked she was quite well built, very sturdy for a woman, but she played a little bit too hard, too fast as who was it, Viola, or was it the black chick? As
Viola.
One of them
Viola. Her name is Viola. Yeah, the black chick is named Viola.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that she just came off as a bit bitchy, really.
Well, we have to remember this is a TV show, so they do edit it a certain perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, if Frankie coming very like this, they're obviously going to see that and they're going to go, okay, that's the villain of whatever. Oh, thank you. They're going to be like, can you move over a little bit?
Not really. There's not a whole lot of room.
Either way, it's fine.
I'll just lean back. This is a terrible. This is an awful setup.
I'm yelling.
I know.
Shut up. Oh, sorry about that.
It's impossible for both of us to be in the screen without physically harassing each other.
Alright, well, anyways, I feel like, well, for starters, so do you have a winner pick? Because it's been an episode. So
look, here's the thing. I feel like there's too many things I don't know, but just going completely randomly, I liked Alina from
Aline,
yeah, from Rebels. So I'll pick her. She's a super fan, so you always say if you got on, you'd have a big advantage. So who knows? I guess we'll put that theory to the test.
I guess we'll find out in a few years. Yeah. We'll find out. Anyway, so I was thinking about well, what did you think about the challenges? Do you think the challenges are good? Do you think they're
I think they didn't explain the one with the ball very carefully. At the start, I was like, okay, so you have 3 pillars. What happens if they don't knock them all over? I thought it was going to be possible to roll it such that it would hit all 3 of them. And you were even saying, oh, maybe they insta-lose if they don't get all of them. They did end up showing that you just roll it back and then pull it back up again and roll it down again. But, yeah, I thought that they could have explained that a bit better. And the challenge before that, the carrying the wood and the kindling over the water to burn the stake and then the flag, I thought it was unique. I liked it.
That's good, yes. They tend to do stuff like burning stuff, like flags and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, for me, it was met. I'm happy we didn't get, like... Well, here's something. How does he feel about the fact that we saw basically nothing from Rebels tonight? Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, look, I think that indicates that Titans are maybe going to lose a few more members before Rebels lose a challenge. And if you had a look at their challenge performance, I don't know if it's that the Rebels vibed better or maybe they just didn't oppose each other as much and clash as much. But they were dominant in challenges. It was not very close either time. So I have a feeling we're going to see the Titan numbers fall a little bit more before Rebels even have to eliminate anyone.
Interesting perspective. Damn. I feel like I'm yearning a little bit because like, I'm like, whoa, didn't say that. So overall, would you say? Well, okay. First of all, do you regret watching this episode
Well,
as
no,
a casual
no,
part time?
no. I don't, because it meant a lot to you and I was glad to make you happy. Would I watch it by myself? Well, no. But you know, it was an episode. And it was one that I watched.
It was an episode. That's a real casual right here, guys. Give me a minute. It was an episode. Damn. Okay. Moving on. Okay,
I think I've seen better and I've seen worse. It was somewhere in the middle.
Okay, that's fair because I have made him watch like finale episodes. When
You've
he has
made me watch premieres before,
I mean, I have probably.
like at least 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, but I don't remember which ones.
I don't remember which ones, but I
Forced you to
remember
watch.
that you forced me to watch them.
Yeah, I forced him to watch it. I don't remember much. So overall, I mean, from someone who doesn't watch Survivor, do you understand why I care so much about it, or does it not make sense to you? Like, do you understand why I have the game? Or do
No, I find it difficult to understand because in most disciplines, say a martial art or an e-sport or a traditional sport, or in academia, or as I said, in almost any discipline, there are tactile, meaningful things you can do to improve or to measure your progress. Even though you've watched every season, even though you talk to pros and people that played, even though you play orgs and stuff like that, I feel like you believe that you're developing skill, and I'm not sure that even if you do get on Survivor, that it's actually going to help you at all, because you know the challenges can be so random. Sometimes they have sussy twists, and at the end of the day, your social game is heavily dependent on the people you get stuck with. If I put you in all 44 different seasons or whatever, you would have, and I simulated 1,000 times, you played each one. Some you would 100% do better significantly than the others, simply because of where you get placed. So I think it's heavily, heavily luck-based. And for me, I think it would be very, very emotionally draining to dedicate so much of your life to something that is, in my opinion, almost entirely up to chance. And I feel like even though you have a better understanding of the social game than me, that not that it's a waste of time because you enjoy it, but I think when you do it and you think that you're actually developing skills or getting closer to winning, I think that's a bit misguided.
Okay, well that's okay. I disagree with any of those points. We won't get into that. So, overall, are you gonna watch episode 2? Be honest.
Well, most probably
You can
not.
be honest.
Most
It's
probably
okay.
not.
I won't judge.
Most probably not.
Any particular reason why, or
I just
like tell Jonathan Yapalia. Tell Jonathan Yapalia what's not working.
well, Jonathan Lapalia. As a host, I actually quite like you. Aside from the fact that I reckon you're on steroids, you're relatively attractive. You're relatively entertaining. But I just find the show that you're employed to be the host of to be, well, a bit boring, mate. So better luck next time.
Well, okay. So, overall, do you think? Well, first of all, out of 10, how would you rate that premiere? From someone who doesn't watch Survivor, do you think that was out of 10? Good, obviously 1 is not is shit. 10
I don't know, maybe like a 6, you know.
So like above average.
Above average, but not
like,
by a whole lot.
Not by a whole lot. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. What would you rate it as a super fan?
Well, obviously. Well, here's my thing. One of my big things is like I'm not a challenge strength person. That for me, that bores me. And in a lot of past Australian Survivor seasons, people base like votes early on based on that. So for me, I really like this episode. I'm really happy that Frankie's gone. Here's the thing. personally, don't have an issue with Frankie. When it comes to the game itself, thank God. I'm sorry. I did not want like the whole bit people stick together garbage that we get 99% of the time in Australian Survivor. I don't need it as a fan. I rather watch fans play. So shout out to Eden and Mark and all of those fans who were on that tribe and super fans who actually like stood up for themselves for once. Because normally we see people just go with the PR. Easy vote, 11-1. So I'm happy that we got a bit more diversity when it came to that. I also feel like maybe here's my thing with the whole like I don't know. Like for me, overall I would rank the premiere maybe like a 6 as well. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think hopefully going forward there's a bit more screen time variation to Rebels because I felt like the only person we really got to hear from was Alex and Kelly. And we hear that someone called Kelly annoying, so I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. Anyway, I'm not going to drag this out too long because this is just me interviewing you. So thank you all for watching. And
I just want to give a shout out to all 0 of you out there in the audience. Thank you so much for coming down today. God bless you, and
thanks for coming to the meet and greet.
Have a lovely night, guys.
Until next time,
we'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll see you later. And the tribe has spoken.
The tribe has spoken, and that's why we have 0 viewers. The tribe decided. Our torch, it was lit, and now it's been snuffed. And just like that, our life in the game is over. So right bang on the 12-minute mark, we're gonna have to bid you adieu. Good night,